I wanted to talk about something kind of interesting. These were some Q drops, and about Red October, double meaning, sort of the push for Russian disinformation, Russia's most advanced and stealthy nuclear submarine, which um, it's in this picture, right? But there was something significant about the flags also. And future news will highlight, note the hunt for was dropped, details matter. And top U.S. Admiral warns of Russia submarine threat. And so this is some stuff that I've been following, and so it begins, how do you start a war? So somebody caught a rocket going off, and I don't know if you guys remember, but Hawaii had an emergency alert, which was an unauthorized emergency incoming missile threat activated in Hawaii. I don't know if you remember that. And so you can kind of see somebody sort of did some close looking. And this just sort of talks about that whole post-Justice K, confirmation, Russia, 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 think UK, Russia, 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 declass, deflect, blame, focus, Russia, global enemy. The hunt for dropped. Why? When was the unauthorized missile fired? Well, here are some connections that I was sort of following personally.
We are learning more about the whereabouts of Ghislaine Maxwell. Everyone's looking for her. She has kept a low profile since Jeffrey Epstein's death. Meg Oliver's in Manchester by the Sea, Massachusetts, where neighbors tell us that Ghislaine Maxwell has been...
So that's where she was. Now, related, this is my notes, related, I honestly don't know. That is the truth, but looking for the truth, you will find interesting things that are coincidentally connected. And I'll come back to this video here. But during the RNC, there was a man who thanked President Trump for reviving the lobster industry. These are just my own thoughts looking for connections. But what was Obama keeping people away from? So I don't know if you remember, Obama made a no-go zone for the New England Atlantic Marine Monument. Here's a clip from it. According to the White House, the newly protected zone, which focuses on the section of the lip of continental shelf near the fishing grounds of Georges Bank, includes 3 underwater canyons deeper than the Grand Canyon and 4 underwater mountains. Yeah. So, that area, I thought I had... No. That area is right next to where Ghislaine was. Here's Ghislaine, and here is the no-go zone. And so the reason I bring that up is, and I'm sorry for this sort of, terrible video, is that this video here
on the stage here, we have Ghislaine Maxwell, founder and president of the Terra Mar Project, a nonprofit whose mission is to create a global ocean community to protect and promote sustainable development of the ocean. Ghislaine is easily one of the smartest, most fascinating people I've ever met. This is proven by the fact that she holds a bachelor's and master's degree from Oxford University, is a private helicopter pilot, a trained EMT, a qualified ROV, which I had to look up what that was, and a deep worker submarine pilot, in addition to being fluent in 4 languages. This is what I had written down before I realized that she spoke at the UN.
And she
Good
is.
afternoon. Digital platform to which I'm going to be talking to you about. I just want to go back briefly to talk to you about why I got involved in the ocean, and because I think it's important to have history. So I started diving when I was 9, having become passionate about the ocean, watching Jacques Cousteau on TV. And it led to a lifelong exploration around the ocean that ultimately ended with me becoming a deep worker submersible pilot. On one of my first submarine dives, I was absolutely so excited. I thought, my goodness.
So who owns the islands next to Little St. James, Epstein, and Ghislaine Maxwell? There are other islands there. It is said that Joe Biden's brother partly has something to do with those islands, and there is a World War II submarine base located on those islands. So, coincidences? I don't know. But at what point do things mathematically become impossible when it comes to coincidences?